Fee. So I'm excited to share a video with you today. I'm not normally the video sharing type, but I feel like with everything going on right now, I really just want to try to spread some positivity. A lot of people, especially my friends, are like, April, you have like so much wisdom, but you never share it with people. And I'm like, I just don't know how, where, when, where to start. So it's starting now. So I'm no like guru or anything. I just think so many negative things going on in the world. Just not just right now, but day to day, where just those little things in life will really pep you up. And so I'm going to do this video series and giving you some of my favorite life hacks, especially the ones that people request a lot, people ask about a lot. And I just want to share this wisdom because in this time, I think we need those little things in life to pep us up and to make us feel a little bit better, make us feel like we're just a little bit more in control of life. So I just want to disclose everything. These are my life hacks, which means they may not work the same on everybody, but it's just okay to try. I'm just sharing it with you. If it works, that's phenomenal. If it doesn't, that's okay. Moderate it and we'll figure out how to make it work. So my first life hack is a favorite that people always ask. So a year and a half ago, like July 2018-ish, I cut my hair down to 1 inch long. And I didn't plan on growing it back all out, but then I decided, okay, maybe I should. As you see now, I have like a whole bunch of hair and it's only been a year and a half. In fact, my hair has grown more now than it did all of my years of life before I cut it all off. And so a lot of people are asking, how in the world did your hair grow back so fast? How is it so long? How is it so thick? How is it so healthy? And I'm trying to debunk this whole thing of like pretty hair, because everyone has pretty hair, everyone has beautiful hair, and say it's just about how you take care of yourself. And so this is the life hack that I want to share today for free to help you with your hair growth, help you with your hair health. I know especially for women, but I know also for men, it's very important to us. And so I just want to give you my regimen. Again, it may work for you, it may not, but I just want to share what I have in hopes that it works for you and that you start feeling better about your hair if you're doing that. This regimen works on everybody. I actually locked my hair up for a good, 3 to 4 months. But during that time, I also used this same regimen and it worked phenomenally. So whether you have locks, 4C, 3C, whatever hair texture structure you have, this actually works on different things. So don't be discouraged by that. So I guess I'll just get started. So you can do this every day, honestly. I do it like once a week. Here's my crazy hair. It's like way crazy thick sometimes. The camera doesn't do it justice. It's more unmanageable than this. All the stuff you can buy at the store. I go to Whole Foods, but they have a lot of natural stores like Trader Joe's. They have stuff like this at Target. And I just make my own regimen. So the first thing I have is a spray bottle. This is like the black girls like thing, like we love spray bottles. It's so great. And so in this spray bottle, I just mix some ingredients. Everybody says I'm bougie for this, but I really like using rose water in my hair. Rose water is just, it's softer. It has that natural feeling, and sometimes, especially if you live in a city where there are harsh chemicals in the water, this actually really helps because it's a lot softer on your hair and it doesn't wear off like the natural oils in your hair. So I use a base of rose water. My other base is aloe vera. Now, this does say aloe vera juice, but make sure it's not the aloe vera like mixed juice. So this is like 100% aloe vera, but it's just like kind of pressed down into juice. So make sure that you're getting 100% aloe vera. It's a beautiful healing component. It's really healthy for you. So that's my other base with the rose water. I also add in a little bit of vegetable glycerin. As you see, there's nothing in the bottle because I've used it all, but I use vegetable glycerin. This is in a lot of products already, a lot of hair products, a lot of skin products. It gives it a luster and a shine, but it also has tons of nutrients. Like plant minerals and vegetable glycerin are really great for your skin and for your body in like reproducing cells really quick, which is probably what helps with growth. This is the off thing that will vary between different people. I use 2 different types of oils. I use almond oil and jojoba oil. Now, You do not have to use these 2 oils, and I went through the journey. This is the beauty of hair, is you go through a journey and you figure out what works for you. And that's the fun of like taking care of your hair. I used to be a coconut oil girl because everybody was using coconut oil. Coconut oil actually clogs up my pores. And so it was like actually stunting my hair from growth, and it was too heavy on my hair. And so I kind of tested a lot of different oils to see what was best. And what was best was a little bit of jojoba, but a lot of almond oil. So again, you just try out different stuff. Avocado oil also works really well on my hair. Argan oil used to work well on my hair, but then like when my hormones changed for some reason, because that's what happens when you turn 25, then my hair changed, and so argan oil didn't work anymore. Almond oil worked phenomenally. So this is where like things could vary. Whatever fits for you, go ahead and use those in there. Witch hazel. So again, when I had locks for a little bit, I wanted to keep my hair clean. But I didn't want to, of course, like put water on it every day. And so I researched a lot, and a lot of people organically use witch hazel. And I actually chose lemon witch hazel. It's really hard to find sometimes, so regular is okay. You can also just use lemon essential oil with the witch hazel. This was really helpful for cleansing. Now here's something, if you're a woman of color, I'm gonna say something that we don't usually get to hear. Not all oils in our hair are good oils. So our body naturally produces oils just like anybody else. The difference is we have a different texture of hair and a different type of skin. So our skin can absorb a lot of that oil quicker or make it dry out quicker, but there's still oils in our hair that's not healthy. And a lot of times if we don't cleanse those bad oils out, it will actually clog up our pores and also help our hair to not grow. And so this helps now don't put too much, and you'll see how much I put, but just enough to make sure that your hair is still cleansed at the roots and that those bad oils don't get through. Then this is peppermint oil. I love using anything with peppermint oil in it. Again, just a couple of little drops. When you're massaging it in, if you feel a little bit of tingle, it means it's working. But if you feel a lot of tingle, it means you put in too much. So peppermint oil, it's really good for cleansing, really good for healing, really good for like if you have like infection in your skin, like eczema or anything, it actually really helped with that, and it was really helping with stimulating growth. And so I actually already mixed it together, and I just shake it up a little bit, and then I just section off my hair, and then I go straight to the root. So the main thing for this is helping your roots, like feeding your roots, it's kind of like a plant, like your hair is the plant, but you need to get to the soil. And so this is so important to spray straight to the soil. And so I just spray like right along the line, and then I kind of like fan it open and spray like in those places, and then I line along my bottom edges. The edges are important, the kitchen and the edges, okay? You want a clean kitchen and you want some nice shrubs in the front, okay? So then massage. I just massage it in for a good 20 seconds. If I feel like it's doing its thing, I just keep on massaging it in. Then once I finish that, sometimes if my ends are not doing too great, I do put it on my ends. This is why you don't put too much witch hazel in, because you don't want it to damage your hair. But you do want it to give some cleansing. Like I said, if there's oils or there's other dirt or other buildup from your products that you use that's on your hair, this really helps to cleanse it out and kind of start your hair over without having to have the whole entire wash day. And then yeah, I just kind of fan through. Sometimes I spray a little bit on the hair, but again, just not too much because I'll be using oil anyway on the rest of my hair. And then I just keep going, you know, take out another section. And if you want to do smaller sections, that's fine. Sometimes I do like kind of smaller sections, like sections of 16 or 32, as you see at like aligned sections. Or I just kind of do big chunks like I'm doing right now, and again, make that happen. So again, just spray it on, massage it a little bit, spray my ends a little bit, just to make sure my ends are cleaned, make sure there's no gunk, no old product building up on my ends, because you have got to protect those ends. Just as much as you protect your roots, you've got to protect your ends. Make sure you're clipping your ends. Our hair is just like a plant, you know, like you have to clip off the messed up leaves so the other leaves can grow properly. You have to get down to the soil and get the nutrients to the soil. You got to do this so that way the whole plant can grow our beautiful, beautiful flower. So as you see, this is done. You can leave it like this as like a wash and go, because it actually smells good, it doesn't stink. Or you can put it up. Sometimes I just do this before I go to bed, and then I put it up in the pineapple on top of my head and kind of let it all moisturize and soak in. So that is my life hack. I hope you really got something out of that. Again, you can kind of make it your own any way that you need to. It really helps a lot. Just know your hair. Get intimate with your hair. See what your hair likes. Let me know how it works. But here's what I'm offering. Again, for free. I have so many of these bottles here. It's not even crazy. Don't ask why. If you really want a mixture of this regimen, email me at apriln@rawhoneywc.org and I'll ship you a bottle for free. I'll mix it up for you. As long as you send the bottle back, I'll just keep sending it to you if it keeps working. So that's my gift to you. That's what I want to give to you. I want people to feel confident and feel like they're in control of taking care of themselves. And a lot of times we don't have that opportunity in life. And so I really hope this life hack helps you. It has definitely helped me. It's definitely helped my hair. It's helped my confidence. And even though this stuff is like a little pricey sometimes, this lasts forever. Like this, I made this bottle 6 months ago. So the bottle lasts forever. It's worth the investment. It's worth your hair. Your hair will love you for it. So if you have any questions, email me, comment, anything. Otherwise, stay safe, stay healthy, stay in love with yourself, and I'll talk to you again soon with the next hack. See ya.